Evil, welcome back to Politricks Watch. This is Sir B. Now, today I'm going to be talking about the murder of one of Jamaica's most popular architects and designers, Euhon, darling. This man had become one of the superstars in the whole, construction, architecture, building design, all of that. He lost his life Tuesday evening. That's the 31st. We're going to talk about it because it's looking really spooky. Before we go any further, I want to do things. The first one is a Patreon birthday shout out to none other than Mr. Thompson, aka M. Thompson. Right. Today, I'm special day, long time supporter. How long? Since the channel was at 10,000 subscribers. Yes, 10,000 subscribers. Right. So it's a long time that. That was when I was a very lucky YouTuber, but now we've been promoted to lucky YouTuber. So, Sir Thompson, big up yourself, right? Hope you have a great day. Enjoy yourself to the max. As you see, oftentimes with these videos, you're here today, gone tomorrow. So live life, make memories, and have a positive impact on people around you, see? Thompson, big up yourself. Next thing we want to talk about. Spam bots, right? In the comment section you might see, right, pages that look like my page, look like I'm here talk. These are spam bots, them all over YouTube. You know why you walk, don't do something about them, but them dip on other channel them, right? And them reply saying, message me this, text me that, and then them say, oh, we have this for offer, and them can help you turn 1 unicorn at 20. Now, I would like to assume that most people can realize that this is clearly not me, right? But just in case, right, it's spam bot. So, I tried what I can do. Try block what I can block. But, as you can imagine, these are bots and they're very persistent. So just ignore them if you see them. There is more chance of a unicorn falling from the sky in the middle of half a tree, right, than you get a message from me telling you, say, right, me I go do some kind of magic trick or me can turn this into that, and I'm not going to be contacting you. Alright? So, make a move into the video. Euhon, darling. The man them kill him Tuesday evening, let me say 31st. He was driving his vehicle when upon reaching the intersection at Cargill Avenue there. So, motorcyclist pull up the pillion, right, pull up side of the car, shoot him in the head. The car ended up with a crash, right, and come to a standstill. The man on the bike proceeded to follow him, push back the car lick up, right, then the pillion, right, shoot him up again, this time through the windscreen. So the first dash shot was through the driver, right, side window, right, and then the next dash shot, right, is through the windscreen. Those are the images we see all over social media. Now, these images were immediately sent to me. Right? People start asking about grouping and all kind of things. I guess this is coming from the old days of the movement, the long time supporters, them long time viewers, them who remember certain videos we used to cover and we used to talk about, certain murders and the groupings them didn't look like 87 by them shot them. So naturally when time things like this happen, people are messaging me and I say, what do you think about this? Now, this is just my opinion, purely from looking at the images, right, of the gunshot them in the windscreen. It appears the shooter, right, seemed to have pretty decent experience, right, with the handling of firearms. Right. This type of shooting is above average for a typical 87. I said typical. Right. Remember, it's not every 87 run up and down on fire while shot, but based on 87 MO, right, this is not how for them shootings normally look. So it's above average for a typical 87. I talk about your wild man 87. But it is also average shooting for somebody who have any kind of experience, right, whether it be even just going to the range or being in law enforcement or anything like that. Right. A typical shooter with a basic understanding of firearms can do this type of shooting. So if it turns out, so them catch the shooter and you say, I want 87 from out of clans or one other or something like that, then that would be above average shooting for that 87. But if you catch a shooter and it turn out say is somebody who is a seasoned contract killer, right? That is for them thing, the contract killing, or some rogue cop or something like that, then I would say okay, that's average shooting. However, this is not elite shooting, right? Let's get that clear. Let's not get carried away now. This is not an elite shooter. Right? This is not the kind of people who, in my world, we would say is an elite shooter. I can count each hole separately. Right? So that's how I'm going to say on that. Due to the high-profile nature of the target, it's unlikely they would send some regular 87 to kill him anyway. As I say, Euhon Darling, right, superstar architect, right, know people, the type of people who more than likely would put a hit on female. Now I could just get some regular 87 from down the road and say go and go shoot him. So I'm not surprised, right, at the type of grouping what we see right there. So this is more than likely a big money contract. Right. Speaking of big money, Euhon Darling was one of the superstar architects in Jamaica, let me say. Right. He's been getting a lot of the big design contract them. Right. He's one of the directors them in a Virtuoso Architects. Right. They're known for designing some of the biggest and fanciest new buildings in Ireland, such as the new Fontana Pharmacy building in Waterloo, 20 South Avenue. That one was massive, right? That's kind of the first time, right, I started to hear about Virtuoso, right? When time 20 South Avenue was built and people started to talk about it, then it turned to and say, oh, him design it. I remember thinking to myself, it's very good that a local Ireman, a local Irish company, right, designed that building, or them type of building there, because oftentimes, it got already people quick to say, get the contract to a man from Germany and a man from Canada and a man from China. It was very good for Sisse. Right? It was an Ironman who made them type of building there. Right? They also work on other things like 76 Tower and the multi-billion-dollar One Belmont building, where them still are work on. I don't think it's complete yet. Just to name a few. So as you can imagine, right, Virtuoso, right, and Euhon Darling, them work on some serious buildings, and them deal with serious contracts. So these are multi-billion-dollar developments, and it seems like Virtuoso was getting their name attached to enough of them, like enough of the time in the USA. Right, who build that in the USA? Or Euhon Darling them and a Virtuoso. So his rise to the top has been seen as a great success story. But that's mainly because of the high profile developments that they've been working on. Right? As I played, right, it got already. Right? Him and his team has actually been in the game for a very long time. He's actually in his 40s. But that is the usual case. You put in the work for a very long time, and then all of a sudden the limelight shines upon you, and it now appears that you are an overnight success. Quote unquote overnight success. Right? People don't see the years when time, nothing really never go on and you weren't really a big superstar. But as soon as things go on, you get the first big boss and the limelight, and all of a sudden, right, you look like say you just come. Look like a hurry come up. But this is a big man that age, right? He's in his 40s. Right? Here's the thing. I'm telling you already. Construction can be a blood sport. Especially at this level. People who work in construction, a lot of them are in denial. Right? Publicly, they may tell us, no man, we clean up the industry. No man, but privately, they make you know, sir. Construction can be blood sport. Remember, even though big money in the industry, the culture remains the same. So as soon as some kind of disagreement go on, man feel like say, give them this, or them feel like say, stop this, right? Then death threats start make. The industry attracts some of the best and worst people Ironman have to offer. That are very talented Jamaican, right? Designers, engineers and people, architects, them in the industry. But it also attracts, right, a lot of spooky individuals. So because of this, when somebody like Euhon Darling loses his life, naturally people start to speculate, say, some construction deal, somebody not like something when him do, or he must stop somebody food, or some contract, or listen, as I say, people are speculating. Right? This is just what happens when you have a high profile murder. Right? down the road, I'm sure more is going to come on. Let me say this. I don't know what is what. Right. So, down the road something come out and I go, you see it? And that's why me now. I don't know what caused Euhon Darling to lose his life. But here's what I know. He was one of the most talented architects in Ireland. And that's not disputed right now. That's not up for debate. There's enough talented architects, designers in Ireland. He was one of them, as I say, superstar in the industry. People like that often pack up and take their skills with them for foreign. Uncle Sam, Canada, UK, Cayman, none of these places benefit from Ironman talent because people like Euhon Darling now want to take for themselves. He stayed in Jamaica, right? They built a great company that is getting a lot of recognition, right, to some of the places they design. Jamaicans complain, say, we lose our best talents, but then we murder them casually when them stay in the Ironman. Let me say that one more time. People always complain, oh, we keep losing our best talents, but then we murder them casually. Enough time more foolishness. When I think talent easy to replace, right, I'm not saying the body life work more than the body, but when I talk about talent, when I talk about ability, when I talk about competency, right, there's levels to this. And some people, them don't just go up on tree. Right? Some people don't just easily just find one next 10,000. Right? So when time we get them type of talent, and then decide to stay in the Ironman, it's a shame. Things like this can happen to them. Next thing them says, why you give your contracts to the Mr. Chin designer or Mr. Joe designer? Give it to an Ironman. Then when the Ironman get the contract and him star shine too bright, he gets murdered. The culture is acidic. And if on top of it, the culture of red eye and pocket watching is also dangerous. This causes enough people to dim them light to avoid problems. I mean, I talk about the light and them care when they care for them. We talk about this already. Enough Jamaicans dim them light to avoid problems. And you know the saying, I think it was Fast and Furious the first time Mary Clinton them say, the nail will stick out get hammered. Enough Jamaicans can relate to that. I know enough people, right, who, when they ask them, yo, you're better than that, what you do? Right. You're almost cruising, why not do this? Man tell us, boy, you have to know what you're doing, you have to know what you're doing, because if you do certain things, then certain one are gone. So people are trying to avoid excellence to survive. No something is supposed to sing so. The man is supposed to hold back because he don't want to feel like him fly past certain people, certain things that happen to you. And the woman is supposed to feel like if she show her true potential, right, and her star shine too bright, then things get spooky. So them just fit in right under your stuff. Fit in. Come on, the culture. Right, have to fix. Them tell you say, work hard. You need to work hard. Work hard and then, make money and enjoy life. I'm telling you that. But then here's the thing. Enough people do that. And then, they have to go buy a boring car because they don't want nobody pre them. Enough people work them whole life and say, you know what? I want to buy a nice car. But then them think with them say, hold on. I don't want the car too nice because I don't want people pre me. Come on, you can't live like this. Next thing you know, right, man, I buy one little boring character, I say, well, at least nobody never pre me like this. Right. When him have him heart set on something else. Right. Them say, get married. Right. Get married and settle down and start. But then, right, them say, make sure you know wear the ring though, because somebody kill your feet. It's a shame. People feeling like they're in a society, a culture, where them can't shine too bright. People get nervous. And when people like Euhon Darling lose their life, and again, and they say we don't know what the motives are yet. It could be something completely unrelated to construction or job, we don't know. But now if you understand the optics of somebody like you and Darling losing life, it make other people say, see, that's why I just use it myself, you know. And that should not be the case. But it is. Unfortunate. If it's something relating to his job, then the industry small. And I'm sure, right, they will get more intel on it. Anyway, Patreon squad, big up on yourself. Yeah, you don't know, no life. Culture squad, stay circling. Bless.